This time on GEM, we have some holiday ideas for you.
Things you can do and things you can make.
GEM starts now.
Welcome back, Golden Eagles. I'm Janessa Baza.
And I'm Nicholas Rigmaiden.
Well, here we are bringing you our special holiday episode, the day before winter break already. Despite the quarantine and campus closure, it has gone pretty fast.
You're right, it went fast, but I'm still ready for a break.
Me too. This season, I'll be staying at home, watching movies on Zoom with my friends, and hanging out with my family. Even though we can't travel, we can always explore new things at home. Here are some ideas.
Being in quarantine, slowly you can forget how to interact like human beings. Maybe art can help you with overcoming social fears. But what is art? Here's an art teacher's definition.
My general definition of art is that it is self-expression in its purest form. Whether it's visual or performing art, it's all about sharing your ideas, your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts with the world.
How can this skill help with social development? It was also presented to kids who attended dance Classmate and showed reduced shyness, anxiety, and reduction of anger.
Art has helped my students in so many ways. As my students see their skills improve, I think it really builds their confidence. It helps them build connections with others. We make friends through art, and I think that it really enriches their lives in so many ways.
A violinist named Galen Lee was born with delicate bones and could not grow normally. Currently, she is 36 years old. She expresses her beautiful communication of music.
I wouldn't be who I am today without art.
In conclusion, whether you want to help improve your social skills or cool down from so much in your head, trying any kinds of art will refresh your mind during quarantine.
Here are 5 things that you can do during the holidays. Coming up at number 1, write a letter to Santa.
And finally, I want PlayStation 5.
Number 2, sip on some hot chocolate by the fireplace. Number 3, have a Christmas movie marathon.
By the time my voice reverberates off the walls and gets back to me, I won't be able to hear it.
Number 4, make TikToks.
Walking in a winter wonderland.
Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Mixing, blitzing, all his reindeer pulling on the reins.
And finally, for number 5, spend some quality time with the ones you love.
Hey Eagles, I know it's been hard because of quarantine and COVID, and I know some of you guys haven't seen your friends. Well, I fixed that. Here, I've interviewed some of your fellow classmates. Let's see what they want for Christmas or some of their activities during this holiday break.
What I like for Christmas is some new tape.
Definitely for Sandal, yeah.
For this Christmas, I'd really like to get some big boot. This Christmas, I'd be good to get a Lego set. You know, it's something simple, but still really fun to use.
For Christmas, I want no school for the rest of this year.
Alright, for Christmas, I want people to be nice, I want people to wear their mask, and I want a tattoo right there. So, Happy holidays.
Hi everyone, I know during these tough times we're not as joyful and spiritual as we should be, but that still shouldn't stop us, especially as seniors this year. So during my winter break, I will be spending most of my time as an essential worker here at Stater Brothers. But I will be having a good time and a safe time following all the safety guidelines here. On that note, I wish everyone a happy new year and safe holidays.
For Christmas break, I'm probably gonna work at my parents' restaurant and sell some carne asada combo plates, some carnitas combo plates, some taco enchilada combo plates, and then if I'm not doing that, I'm gonna be doing homework or playing some video games, some Cold War, some zombies.
Wow, that's fantastic. So now we know what some of our classmates want and what some will be doing during this break. Well, that does it for me. I'm Vicente Avila and I'm reporting for GEN.
So today we are doing Christmas DIY ornaments. These are the materials that I need for the first ornament. I'm going to start off by using this ribbon, and I cut 3 sections of the ribbon about the same size, then glue the other side that I will be sticking to the ornament. Then place it in the middle and wrap it around like so. Then we are going to repeat the same process and repeat again. And this should be the final product. For the next ornament, you'll need foam beads, your ornament, tweezers, a small toy that can fit inside of the ornament, and a glue gun. Then you glue the bottom of the toy and carefully place it at the bottom of the ornament, and you want to wait until the glue dries. Then once the toy is dried, you can go ahead and place your funnel and start pouring the foam beads in. And this should be the final product. For the last ornament, I'm using red and silver decorative shred. I'm going to start cutting it into little pieces so that way it can fit. Once you're done cutting it, it should look something like this. Then you can start putting the shred into the ornament. And after you're done, it should look something like this. And now you can hang it up on the tree, or you can give them away to a friend or family member.
Do you love cats? Would your feline fur baby rather catapult than cuddle? Do you want a hug, but your kitty leaves you hanging? Your lonely days are over. Now you can have a cat that will cuddle with you in just minutes with Cat Cuddle's Lap Cat Cuddle Kitty Feline Friend. Do you like to watch TV with a nice warm fuzzy cat? You can have a cuddly cat at any time, even early morning. Now you can have a snuggly feline friend at your service. Cuddling guaranteed, night and day. Download the app or call 1-800-2-CUDDLE. That's 1-800-2-CUDDLE. Order your Cuddle Cat now. While using Cat Cuddle's Lap Cat Cuddle Kitty Feline Friend, you may experience dizziness, shortness of breath, itching, sneezing, sweating, paralysis, hairy clothing, hairballs, or shredded furniture. Cat Cuddle's Lap Cat Cuddle Kitty Feline Friend is COVID compliant.
Perfect. Hey, did you catch that number?
What number?
For that cat thing.
I didn't. Do you need a feline companion, Janessa?
No, I'm asking for a friend.
Okay. You know what I like about the holidays?
The tree?
No.
The pretty lights all over town?
No.
Ooh, the presents.
No. Well, yes, but that's not what I'm talking about.
What then?
The food.
Oh, right.
Coming up next, you may not be able to go to a restaurant and movie this season, but you can still stay home and have dinner and a movie. Here are some delicious ideas.
Hot chocolate bombs have been the latest holiday food trend all over social media after blowing up during the middle of November. They're a great and unique gift idea for your friends and family. Hot chocolate bombs are surprisingly easy to make at home, and all you need are 3 ingredients: chocolate chips or candy melt, hot chocolate mix, and molds. You can also add sprinkles and extra marshmallows, but that is optional. The first step is to melt your chocolate chips or candy melts in either a microwave or over the stove. After melting the chocolate, you want to add a little to the mold and spread it around to create a shell. After making the chocolate shells, stick them in the freezer for 15 to 20 minutes to set up. Once your shells are solidified, you want to take them out of the freezer and pop them out of the mold. Place them on a paper towel or a cupcake liner and fill up one side with hot chocolate mix and your choice of toppings if you choose to add any. Take the other half and slightly melt the edges on a warm pan or plate, or use any leftover chocolate. This is the glue that will stick your 2 shells together. Once you glue the 2 shells together, place them back in the freezer for about 5 minutes. And that's how you make your own hot chocolate bombs. All you have to do is drop it in your choice of milk and watch it explode and melt in the cup.
Merry Christmas, everyone, and Happy Holidays!
Hello everyone, this is how to make American pasta carbonara. So first off, you're going to take your sharpest knife and cut up 1 pound to 1.5 pounds of thick cut bacon. Take your largest frying pan and throw in the rest of your vegetable oil along with your chopped bacon. And set your stovetop to medium flame. Next, start to boil a pot of water. While your bacon is cooking and your water is boiling, combine in a bowl 6 ounces of shredded cheese. I use this blend here, but you can really use any white cheese you want. I also recommend you grate your own cheese, but this will work just fine. Combine 2 large eggs and whisk with a fork until well combined. You should end up with a consistency like this. Now add some garlic salt and black pepper. This step is optional, but I'm going to add another egg yolk for richness. Make sure you're stirring your bacon every couple of minutes, and now it's time for the pasta. This gluten-free stuff is all I could find at the store, but I would recommend angel hair. But before you throw in the pasta, you're just going to add a whole bunch of salt, like more than you think you should put. It may seem like a lot, but trust me on this one. Before draining your pasta, you're going to want to reserve a little bit of the pasta water. We're going to add this back to the sauce to help it thicken. Speaking of draining, you're also going to want to drain most of the bacon grease, saving just a little in the pan for extra bacon flavor. I have a bowl under the strainer. Do not pour bacon grease down your drain. Once everything is done cooking, make sure you turn off the heat and dump your pasta into the pan with the bacon and add in your egg and cheese mixture along with your pasta water. Now you're going to want to move quickly, as the remaining heat from the pasta is what's going to cook the eggs. To prevent the eggs from scrambling, stir rigorously and keep everything moving. And if you did everything right, you should be greeted with a creamy, cheesy, bacony sauce. Mine turned out a little bit too cheesy, but that's just because I used 8 ounces of cheese instead of 6. And there you have it. You just made a restaurant-worthy meal from home. It's quick, it's easy, it's cheap, and most importantly, it's delicious. Now this serves around 4 people, but in my case, I might just eat the whole thing myself.
Hello, my name is Melissa, and we all know that this holiday season will be different from previous years, so one way to safely enjoy ourselves while staying indoors is to bake a sweet holiday treat.
Let's get started. Our first step is whisking together 3 cups of flour, 1.5 teaspoons baking powder, 3/4 teaspoon baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1 tablespoon ginger, 1/4 teaspoon ground cloves, and 1 3/4 teaspoon cinnamon until nicely blended. Set aside, and now in a large bowl, beat together 3/4 cup brown sugar, 7 tablespoons softened butter, and your egg. Beat on medium speed until well blended. Mix in 2 teaspoons vanilla and 1/2 cup of molasses or maple syrup for a more subtle flavor. Slowly stir in ingredients until smooth. Divide dough in 2 and wrap. Let sit for 2 to 8 hours. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees and prepare baking sheets. Roll out your dough to about 1/4 inch thick and cut out into gingerbread people. After placing on baking sheet, put them in the oven for 7 to 10 minutes. After they're done baking, take them out and set them down to cool. After all that, you can decorate it any way you like. I personally like doing it this way. And boom, you're all done. Enjoy your delicious cookies with some milk. And make sure to share with your family. Happy holidays.
Ho ho ho! Having troubles watching movies during quarantine? Don't worry, Here at GN, we got you covered.
At number 5, we have The Grinch, great for those family gatherings.
No, what was that?
At number 4, we have 2012, tell your grandkids you lived through it. The Croods, it's not 2020, but sure is funny.
Release the baby!
Don't worry, Marv, I'll get him for you.
At number 2, we have Home Alone, a classic. Even though they didn't make our list, here are 5 more movies to keep you guys entertained. And at number 1, we have Mr. Bean's Holiday. It has everything, action, drama, and unexpected events.
And after that, I hope this list can help you during quarantine. I'm George Rivera reporting for GEN.
Esta juventud de hoy, ay, está bien destrampada. No sé dónde vamos a parar.
Now I'm hungry.
Right? All those look delicious, and those films, a few of them I really like. My holiday favorite movie is The Polar Express. What is your favorite?
That's a tough question, but mine has to be A Charlie Brown Christmas.
An old one, but still a great one.
Dinner and a movie, a great way to spend an evening. But you know what else is fun?
Building a snowman?
No.
Christmas caroling?
No.
Warming your toes by the fire at the ski lounge?
No, well, probably, but that's not what I was thinking.
What were you thinking?
Maybe, but we have some funny segments right here.
Oh good, so we saved the funny stuff for last.
We did, and here they are.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me one last roll of toilet paper. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 statewide lockdowns and one last roll of toilet paper. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 younger siblings, 2 statewide lockdowns, and one last roll of toilet paper. On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 online classes, 3 younger siblings, 2 statewide lockdowns, and one last roll of toilet paper. On the fifth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 extra pounds, 4 online classes, 3 younger siblings, 2 statewide lockdowns, and one last roll of toilet paper. On the sixth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 feet of distance, 5 extra pounds, 4 online classes, 3 younger siblings, 2 statewide lockdowns, and one last roll of toilet paper. On the seventh day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 mental breakdowns, 6 feet of distance, 5 extra pounds, 4 online classes, 3 younger siblings, 2 statewide lockdowns, and one last roll of toilet paper. On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 hours of targeting, 7 mental breakdowns, 6 feet of distance, 5 extra pounds, 4 online classes, 3 younger siblings, 2 statewide lockdowns, and one last roll of toilet paper. On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 9 months of quarantine, 8 hours of targeting, 7 mental breakdowns, 6 feet of distance, 5 extra pounds, younger siblings, 2 statewide lockdowns, and 1 last roll of toilet paper. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10 maskless Karens, 9 months of quarantine, 8 hours of typing, 7 mental breakdowns, 6 feet of distance, 5 extra pounds, 4 online classes, 3 younger siblings, 2 statewide lockdowns, and 1 last roll of toilet paper. On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 11 hours of gaming, 10 maskless Karens, 9 months of quarantine, 8 hours of typing, 7 mental breakdowns, 6 feet of distance, 5 extra pounds, 4 online classes, 3 younger siblings, 2 statewide lockdowns, and 1 last roll of toilet paper. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 1,200 cat meals, 11 hours of gaming, 10 maskless Karens, 9 months of quarantine, 8 hours of typing, 7 mental breakdowns, 6 feet of distance, 5 extra pounds, 4 online classes, 3 younger siblings, 2 statewide lockdowns, and 1 last roll of toilet paper.
Hello? Guess what's around the corner?
Christmas. Ooh, you know what we have to still do, right?
Tamales?
No, dummy. Quarantine.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, I hate quarantine. I hate staying inside. I wanna go outside. Eat tacos, hang out, have fun with the crew. Now I'm just bored and stuck inside. I hate it here, I hate this here, I want it all done. Rona ruined everything, I've been here for a year. Crying and dieting, of course that didn't work. I just want a normal life. What a great time for this to be time. I want this to go away. Why did you buy the bag? Why couldn't you just eat a plant? Now we're stuck and getting real fat. Go to class, do your work virtually. The teacher said to open a dock. I want to relax and pick up my feet. That's the quarantine, that's the quarantine, that's the quarantine life. I literally hate Corona. Yeah, me too. Happy holidays!
Okay, that was funny.
What did I tell you?
Well, that's all we have for you for 2020. I, for one, will not be sorry to say goodbye to 2020.
I think we all will be happy to say goodbye to this year. When we return from winter break, you will be returning to your 1st through 4th period classes again. The district has said we will not be returning during the 3rd quarter, so come back ready to focus on distance learning for at least another 9 weeks.
That means we'll be leaving the GEN staff for at least 9 more weeks, and we won't be able to make another episode until the last quarter.
That's right. We have some more episodes this spring, but don't miss our podcast, GEN's Cramcast, where you will continue to get new episodes. You can find it on Spotify, Apple, Google, and now Pandora.
And don't miss the uploads that are already there. I'm Janessa Baza.
And I'm Nicholas Rigmaiden.
And we're signing out for GEN. Happy holidays!